Hey guys, what's up? So I had a request for a video regarding stress eating. Eating out of boredom, eating because you had a rough week, eating bad because something bad happened in your life, any of those things. This is probably like number one on my list of things that people do to sabotage themselves, self-sabotage when it comes to eating healthy. So number one thing is accept that this is what you're doing. If you're somebody who is constantly using this as an excuse, regardless of whether it's work, your kids, your home life, your job inside of your job and at home, just busyness in your overall life, things that happen in your life like an accident, a funeral, not to be harsh, but yeah, those things as well. It's still an excuse. There is nothing in this existence, in this world, that causes you to have to put something bad into your mouth that you shouldn't. And the sooner that you accept that and realize it, the sooner that you can make that change. There is always a healthy option. I don't care how busy you are. I don't care if you have to eat on the go every single meal out of the day. I have clients that are truck drivers that don't even have a refrigerator or a microwave, and they do a healthy meal plan. You can literally find something healthy to eat anywhere. Most of it comes down to you making the choice. And then when it comes to stress eating, it's food is just as detrimental as a substance as alcohol is. I think that anything that you put into your body as a stress relief, I think that it can form a very, very bad habit. I have nothing against, having a drink, whatever it is that your poison is, smoking, drinking, and eating. There's nothing wrong with having those things, but when you have them for the wrong reason, when you have an alcoholic beverage just because you had a rough week, that leads to problems. If you're smoking because you had a rough week, that leads to problems. If you're eating because you had a rough week, that leads to problems. You don't have to have a cupcake because work was hard today. You're an adult, work's gonna be hard. You don't reward yourself. Like, you're not a 5-year-old that goes to the doctor and gets a lollipop because you got your shot and didn't cry. No, you don't need to do that. You're a big kid now. So you need to just accept that and not do it. I used to have a client years ago. Her mom was in the hospital and she used this as an excuse constantly. She goes, I just can't eat right. I can't eat healthy because I have to go see my mom in the hospital every night. Go to Wendy's. No, you do not have to eat crappy just because you have to go to a fast food place. She got off work and had to go straight there. Go to Wendy's every day, every single day of your life. Get a piece of grilled chicken and a baked potato, or a piece of grilled chicken and a side salad. There's things you can order anywhere. You do not have to eat crappy just because you're busy. And you definitely don't have to eat crappy because you're stressed. It just comes down to you knowing you're doing it, accepting you're doing it, and being willing to make a change. Find something else to distract yourself with. More so just make the change. If you want to see a change, you have to make a change. So really when it comes down to it is not just the willpower, but the mental state that you want that to change in your life. So don't let stress, don't let your schedule, don't let any, bad thing or good thing in your life affect what you put in your mouth. And this is something that always hits home for people that I use, especially for parents a lot. You expect your kids to make the right decisions when it comes to drugs and alcohol, things like that. You don't, just because their friends are doing it, or just because it's available, just because it's easily accessible, or because they're stressed out, you would never accept that from your kid, right? If your kid said, well, I drank because school was just really hard this week, you'd probably smack them in the face. So don't put bad things into your body. Set a good example for your kids if you're a parent, and, don't do things to your own body that is not healthy, or not something that you would want them to do just because you're stressed or just because you had a rough week. So hope that helped out a little bit for those of you that do struggle with that, and thanks for watching.